Well, I feel so happy to be here in San Sebastian because it's the first time we're going to show the film tonight. So I couldn't dream better because I love the intimacy of this festival here. And it feels friendly, it feels comfortable because I know the festival because I came here several times. It's a joyful moment for me, and today especially because it's my first interviews, with journalists who have seen the film. It's my first directing time, and my family is here as well. My sister came.
My sister.
And my brother is here, so it's.
This is a family film.
It's a dream, I have to say, come true. It's true that I finished making the film a few weeks ago, and it's the first time we're showing the film tonight. And the fact that Robert Redford passed 2 days ago is very strong for me because he pushed me to make this film. I want to dedicate this screening to Robert Redford, who came one night. He saw the show that we were touring with Akram Khan around the world, and we played at the Band Theater in New York. And he came at the end of the show, jumped just after the show finished. I was still in my stage dress, and I was just about to go to my dressing room to change. And he was there, and he took me in my dressing room, closed the door, and said to me, he took my hand and said, "You've got to make this piece, you've got to make a film. You have to make a film out of this. We have to have a film." He repeated over and over. And I said, yes, I'm thinking about it. Because I knew I had to somehow make witnessing that experience somehow. But I didn't know how. I didn't have a production. I didn't know who I was going to ask. And it was the end of the tour, so the end of the show forever. And finally, when we came back to Paris to show it, to redo it, I asked my sister if she would be happy as a cinematographer to shoot the 7 last shows, and she did. And so I put those tapes in a drawer and thinking one day I'll be able to make a film out of it. And finally 2 years ago I met with 2 investors and producers and said, do you have a project you'd like to do? Because we'd like to be part of it. And so I said, yes, I have this thing, and if you're interested, and so here it is. So the fact that Robert Redford left 2 days ago and we're showing the film tonight for the first time is very meaningful to me. It's very overwhelming and special.
It's so meaningful to be here.
It's really what it is. As an artist, you've got to put yourself into places that you've never been before, and you can reinvent yourself. You've got to dare to go into the unknown, and it takes courage, it's true, but your passion is taking you in. The fire you have inside is taking you in. So it's part of the process, and I think it's very important to show that, it's not an easy journey. It's not just red carpet and prices, and it's really hard craft, and it requires so much trust and daring and wanting truth and wanting lifting yourself to a place that doesn't exist yet, but it's there for you.
Can you go too?
Yes, okay.
Just to see if it works?
Yeah. You go half, I go half, okay.
You have to be vigilant with part of yourself saying, you look terrible here, don't put that in. And the other part, come on, be brave. You don't give a don't think like that. You've got to, it's about the craft, it's about what you've been through, it's about all the corners that are difficult. So it's a back and forth thing. And I had to feel the same about Akram, you know, to find the balance of the challenges. And I didn't want a film that I was explaining, you know, that was explaining what we went through or what I went through. I wanted something big, you know, larger that gives space for the audience to feel, to imagine, to lift themselves into a place that, and what if I could do it? And what if I could go into a place where I've never been in my life? Because that's for me, that's my purpose inside. It's not to show off, you know, what we did and how much it was painful, how much, it's not about that. It's about, okay, go for it. Because your life is about that. It's about creating. And you are a creator inside. You can do it. Because I was able to do it, you know, and I wasn't capable, but I did it. Learning is also about de-learning. It means taking off a layer and taking off another layer and thinking what you think is difficult is actually, it's not through that. It's another place. And so it's, but I've been inspired also by very patient and passionate people. Akram Khan first, because he really had to be patient with me because I was not a dancer, and he knows how difficult it is, and he had to have the courage of relinquishing his body, you know, letting go of his own power in order to be able to create this film and this show. And Susan Batson, who was our acting coach, had to be patient also with us in going back to the truth and going to the essence of where we needed to go. And she went back and forth because she was there only a few moments, but very important to us because it gave us the courage to go to our own truth. And Suman, who's a dance director and my trainer for the show, I think if she was not there, I would not have done it because she trusted that I could do it. If she didn't trust it, I would have stayed on the floor and do nothing. But she always went for the trust, for the love.
We are not only creatures, we are creators. So let's wake up.
Eskerrik asko, Juliette Binoche.